And when arriving at the property, you find the main road here, and then follow this road to the apartment. And for parking, 18A to F is just located in here. So this car park is free parking. If you can park in one of these spaces near this side, please. There's also spaces at the top of the road for 2 cars. And our key safes are just located through this gate. If you come in, and for the key safe, it's just the top key safe here. To use this, pull down the black flap and then take this little slider here, slide it down, which resets the code, then enter the code that we've provided. Once you've entered the code, if you take the top dial here and turn to the right clockwise, which opens the safe. If you then retrieve the keys, please, and then close the safe, and then take the dial, turn left anti-clockwise to lock, and just please check that it's locked behind you, and then place the black cover back up. Then to enter the building, you then take this key and pop it into the lock, turn left anti-clockwise to unlock the door. When inside, you can lock this main door just by taking the dial here and turning left anti-clockwise, which locks the door. And to unlock, turn right clockwise, which unlocks it. The lights for the Communal Hall, just here, can be turned on and off with the wee switch, and the apartment is up the stairs. To access the apartment, you take the second key just here, turn it into the lock, turn right clockwise, which unlocks the door. And welcome to the apartment. When inside the apartment, to lock the door, you lift up the handle, and then take the key and pop it into the lock, turn to the right clockwise, which locks the door. The hall lights are just controlled here for outside the apartment, and this switch just here controls the hall lights just here. And moving into our master bedroom, we have a lovely super king size bed for you to enjoy. On each side of the bed we have a reading lamp, just controlled here. And likewise on this side. We also have some beautiful shutters. To use the shutters, just simply unlatch on both sides and close these. To open them again, just unlatch and close like this. This section just folds in. A chest of drawers for storage, the hairdryer, and we've also got a wardrobe with some hanging space for you. The radiator in the bedroom, just take the valve here. This is currently shown to the lowest setting. Just turn this dial around to the high setting just here, and please feel free, turn, adjust and make yourself comfortable. And the light switch just here for the main light. Moving into our twin bedroom, we have 2 single beds. Again, reading lamps for each bed, just controlled just here. And likewise in this room, again, we have some lovely shutters. Which close in the same way, and then hook into place. To open them, just unlatch and fold back into position and hook back in. We have some hanging storage for you, and once again a chest of drawers. Likewise, the heating is controlled in the same way throughout the apartment. You can see the dial here, currently to the lowest setting. Just turn, adjust and make yourself comfortable. And the light switch just here for the main room. Moving now into our kitchen. We have our fridge freezer, the fridge on the top, and freezer just below. It is a gas oven and gas cooker, so to use this, you have the lower oven section, which is this section. This dial represents this top oven, and then you have the 4 burners here. This one's for the bottom left, top right, and bottom right. To use the gas hob, to use the bottom left burner just here, for example, you want to take the dial, you want to press it in and turn around till you hear the noise, and then the left hand button, click this button just here until the flame ignites. With the flame now on, you can now turn the dial to the right clockwise, which reduces the flame, and left to increase the flame. And to turn off, take the dial all the way to the top, around to the right. To use the oven, the top oven just here, if you pull this open, the top oven is controlled with this dial just here, and in the same way as the gas hob, you push it in and you turn to the left, and at the same time ignite the flame with the spark. You can see the flames and you can hear it, and again turn around to the right to decrease the flames and to the left to increase the flames. And when finished, please make sure it's back up to the top. For the lower oven, and just the same, push inwards, turn to the left and press the spark just for a few seconds until it ignites, and then you can reduce the flames by turning to the right clockwise, and to increase the flames round to the left anti-clockwise. And when finished, please ensure that all the dials are in the top position. For our toaster, we have 4 sections. This section, however, will not work until this section has been pressed. So if you have 4 slices requiring done, you have to use this before you use this section. To change the time duration, use this little dial, and to reduce the time, turn round to the left to lower the numbers, and to increase the duration round to the right to increase the duration. And to cancel, press this button. Our kettle is just operated with a wee switch just here, and you'll see it lights up. And we also provide an Nespresso coffee machine for you. To use this, simply put the pod in this position, then gently but firmly pull this back down. For a large cup, press this button, and a small cup, press this button. To fill up the water reservoir at the back, you want to pull this container out towards the wall just very slightly, and you'll hear a wee click, and then you lift it up straight off the back. You fill the water in this section here, and then place it back onto the back section. You'll feel it in the correct place, and then you want to pull this slightly towards the machine until you hear a wee click, and it's ready to use. For general waste, we have the left hand bin, recycling in the middle, and glass in the right place. For our microwave, to use this, there is 3 sections. This is the 100% power for the microwave, and then moving to this icon here is 80%, and further reducing to 50%. If you want full power in the microwave, it's this icon, and then just take the bottom dial, turn to your right to your desired time, 1:30 for example, and just press the start button. To pause, press this button just here, and you can just pull the door open and push closed to check your food, and then press this button to restart. To cancel completely, press this button twice. We also provide a welcome basket for your arrival with some amenities for your first night with us to help you settle in. And just beneath we have a washing machine. To use the washing machine, you simply pull towards you. The little latch here opens just very slightly to activate the locking mechanism, and then to close, just push closed behind you. You simply take the dial here, turn to your desired setting, and you can see it illuminates. To start, press this button, and when you're finished, please pop it to off. If you pull the drawer out here, you have your main detergent in this section and your fabric softener in this section, and close. For the sink, we have cold water over to this side to the right, and just pull towards you to activate the water. And taking to the left, and likewise pulling towards you, starts the hot water. And just beneath the sink, we have our first aid kit and fire extinguisher. The light switch just here is for the kitchen light, and the right hand switch here, if you are cooking, this is for the fan. Please press this, and the fan here activates. To put this off, just press it off here, and it goes off after a few minutes. Moving now into our living room. We have a lovely space for you to enjoy with a beautiful wood burning fire for the evenings. To use the wood burner, we provide you with some logs and some kindling to get you started, along with some matches. To use the fire, simply take this handle here, turn to this position and open the door. You then want to create a base with some kindling and some fire lighters, and then pop a log on when it's started. And then close the door and take back down to this position. The draw is in this position here. This is currently in the closed position. To increase the draw, you want to turn to the left hand side. Moving to this position allows more air to get into the fire and increases the flames. To reduce the flames, turn to the right hand side. And the Wi-Fi router is just located here. If there's any problems with the Wi-Fi and it's needing restarted, please pop it off at the wall and then press it back on, and that allows it to reset. We've got a smart television for you to enjoy during your stay. Simply take the TV remote here and press the on button for the telly. And then take the Sky remote just here. We've got a Sky package for you to enjoy during your stay. Just simply tap the home button a couple of times. Which brings on our Sky package for you. To use this, use the little arrows here when you're in the home menu. Go down to TV Guide, then press the middle button. This will bring up this section you can go through all the different genres or go into all channels. And once you've found something that you'd like to watch, press the middle button. It will open as a small picture in the bottom initially, and if you press the button once again, it goes to the larger screen. To go back to the menu, press this button, and back to the home screen, press here. We have got Netflix included in our TV package for you, so if you scroll down to apps and inputs and you select in here, feel free to sign in to any of the other apps as well. Just remember to sign out on your departure. But if you go to Netflix, and please don't sign out of this account and leave it in as Juniper Rentals, simply press the button here and start enjoying your favourite shows and movies. To go back to the menu, press here, and then when you're finished, press the off button. And you also want to turn the television off with this button just here. Likewise in the bedrooms, we've got some lovely shutters, just controlled in the same way. Close these, and then take the latch and latch into position. To open, lift the latch up, and then fold this section carefully back into place. Then hook closed on both sides. For the lamp controls here, there's a wee button just here to turn on and off. Likewise, for this lamp, there's a wee button to press turning off. And finally, in the dining area, our wee lamp. Got a lovely dining table for you to nice meal together. The heating in the living room, controlled in the same way throughout the property. This is currently set to the coldest position just here. To increase the temperature, just turn to the left anti-clockwise to this position, which is the highest temperature. Just feel free to turn, adjust, and make yourself comfortable. And finally, to turn the main lights off in the living room, just this switch just here. When you arrive, we've got some coat hooks and some shoe storage for you. And now moving into the bathroom. The light switch is just controlled here. For the shower controls, you have the temperature just here. To turn to the colder setting, you want to turn towards the wall to reduce the temperature, and then to increase the temperature, turn towards yourself. When you get to this section, you've got to press the wee button, which allows you to turn to the maximum temperature. Just make sure to make small changes, as it does change quickly. To turn the shower on, you just turn this dial here, which activates the shower. For the bath, the hot tap is on the left hand side here, and the cold tap on the right hand side. And we provide you some lovely sea kelp hand soap and hair and body shampoo throughout the property. The hot tap is located on the left hand side here, and the cold on the right. We also have a blind in the bathroom, which goes up and down just with the cords here. To open the windows throughout the property, they're all the same. You want to make sure that this is open. This is currently in the locked position. To unlock this, turn to this position. You then want to just take the bottom and lift up with two hands, which opens the window. To close this, just press down. And to lock, just back here. The radiator in the bathroom, once again controlled in the same way. The valve currently is set to the coldest setting. Just turn to this direction, round to the maximum just here, and feel free, turn, adjust, and make yourself comfortable. And turn the lights off in the bathroom, and likewise with the fan, that'll go off after a few minutes after the lights go out. Finally into our utility cupboard. There's some cleaning supplies. We have our hoover and our ironing board. In case you get a bit warm, we do provide a fan. And just for reference, this is where our boiler is located. It's well serviced, and please don't make any adjustments to the settings. This is just for reference where it is. We've also got some clothes racks to dry your clothes. These sections can pull down, all the way down, so there's plenty of room to hang your clothes during your stay. And the light switch just here for the utility room. And when departing, to unlock the door, just take the key and turn left anti-clockwise to unlock the door, and then pull the handle down. If we can please ask you to pop the lights off in the hall, just prior to you leaving, and then to lock the door, close behind you, and then lift the handle up. And then take the key into the door and take the key and turn to the left, anti-clockwise to lock. And if you can just check that it's locked behind you, please. Then back down the stairs. Again, the hall light is controlled just here, which is also controlled inside the apartment. Exiting the main door, you can unlock with the dial here, turn to the right, clockwise. And to lock the main door, take this key into the bottom lock and turn to the right, clockwise, which locks the door. To return the keys to the Keysafe, you take the Keysafe black cover and pull down, then pull the slider down to reset the code, then enter the code that we've provided. Then take the dial here, turn to the right clockwise, which opens the safe. This allows you to hang the keys up, and close again and take the dial here, turn to the left anti-clockwise, which locks the safe. Then just check that it's locked behind you, please, then put the black cover back up. For general waste, just outside of the gate and up to the right, the red bin just here is for juniper rentals, and there's a key inside the apartment that you just put through this hole just here. Turn, unlock, which allows you to open the bin, and if you can lock it behind you, please. Thank you for staying with us at Juniper Rentals. We hope to welcome you back soon.